Hey, yeah. All right, cool.
This is us.
Yeah, this is Nasty
Under
News.
pressure. This is
Yeah.
Annabelle.
And we are live here at dinner.
Yeah, this is like apparently the last IHOP in New England because it was literally telling us to go here to IHOP in Brighton right after school in Cambridge, or go to Keegan's Son
Right.
in the States away.
Yeah.
I believe it's that's like Connecticut, right?
Yes. This one is the live on your head okay? I can get rid of it if not.
Oh.
Yeah, it was funny. I think that's the one that actually recommended that we drive to
79 miles.
Yeah.
79 miles. So here
Maybe we should have. Maybe it was like telling us something. Maybe something cool was happening.
Maybe if we run out of time here, we can just go over to gamble.
Yeah.
$1
wonder if they probably wouldn't let you live stream it.
Probably not. Probably. But if we get bored,
yeah,
they're probably gonna get more bored.
Yeah, if they just kick us out, unless they're bored. They're like, yeah.
No, these people watching us are like, oh, this crap.
Hey, they love it.
These guys suck. They'll be like in that movie, in the Ennis.
Yes, Ennis, man. I still don't understand the name of the movie.
I don't know. I think we'd have to. It's probably some British thing that we don't understand. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, E-N-Y.
So before we do that, let's
Boston Underground Film Festival, great festival.
Yes.
I love the community feel.
Yes.
From everyone, the filmmakers, the people who put it together.
Sean, the amazing guy that runs the merch. He's, I guess, the merchandise director.
Yeah.
I saw him at the end. We were going to try to we left the very last thing early because we saw that short in Atlanta for the amazing Renegade Film Festival. So we're like, all right, let's cut out early and then try to get in the little the tail end of this little party. Eating around it, there's a lot of people that neither of us knew. So we're like, we'll try to get some pins and stuff, and went back. And they were closing down. But this cool guy in this like skeleton like onesie and jacket, hair, and I noticed he had Space Ghost patch on his jacket. And he's like, Space Ghost, that's Space Ghost's grandfather. And we started like talking about Space Ghost. But anyway, yeah, he was really cool. He was going to let us come back in, but there's no way to get in once you're out. It's very
So I just volunteered Jim McDonough to pick us up.
Yeah, and I'm like, he's like, oh, we can just have someone get them and send them to us. Because, so the reason that I will not be able to get here is because where I am from is a little north, it will be snowing all day long. And but
yeah, it just didn't work out.
Less snow, and it'll be rainy-ish in Boston, but doable. Basically, anywhere south of me, it's doable.
I'm thinking this will give me a reason, or maybe all of us a reason, to meet Jim besides just a buff. We're gonna go pick up these buttons.
Oh, I didn't know it was gonna be an exchange. I thought it was
I don't
like
know.
an envelope.
Yeah, I would
see Jim.
Yeah, I'm volunteering for even more stuff. But no, I think it would be fun.
I thought someone was literally pulling down their shirt.
Oh.
But it's just their shirt.
By the way, I don't think these are currently up. I'm gonna put these back up. I think I'm gonna put the old new logo, the new old logo, the new without your head logo on. That's one. Anyway, these will be available very soon.
Made by the terrible Troy.
Yeah. This is an Audiug, which is very weird. We've got an Audiug, Gelatinous Cube, Roper, Rust Monster Mimic. A bunch of cool ones.
A bunch of cool ones. Mine is just
I like that shirt.
I love this shirt. I got this right before the last festival. See, I'm not doing
That's what I used to do. I used to do this when people do the devil horns, and then I guess
airplane.
I think this actually means I love you. I think in Hawaii. I didn't know. That's what Jimmy Smith was apparently. I love you. Kind of hard to understand you all.
Is it? Hey, anybody who's watching, tell us who you are, because it just says Facebook user.
Yeah.
At least for us while we're live recording. Is it really? Oh, we got some pancakes coming.
Thank you. Want to try it just without this? It'll work better.
Try it.
Oh, I don't know if that was even plugged in. Hello?
How does it sound right now?
I don't know.
Can you hear us?
Set.
Is that set?
Yes.
Oh,
Let us know
yes.
if that's any better.
Help us.
Help us out.
Depending on you.
Thank you.
So unhelpful.
Yes.
Bacons are dirty.
Seriously, I think they just warmed them up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're pretty good.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. But usually brown a little bit. So good. Sounds I can't tell the difference, but it's unclear as it was. All right. How about this?
New recording technique.
Right.
So,
Let us know this now.
problem with my bacon, sir? Sorry. Whoa, oh man. Losing my protein.
Remember last time you get the double boot? They were insane. They were like the whole. It was actually too many blueberries. Remember?
I have a hard time believing anything.
No, I mean the pancakes were like blue. They were like it's like they were made out of Smurf.
I don't know what's better. Pancake food. Blueberries or pancakes?
That's much worse. Okay. Well, we're doing the best we can. We're doing the best we can here. Yeah. Maybe the wire's not good.
Super loud. But there's young kids and yeah, I don't really know what we're talking about while we eat. We can take turns. That was mighty good rattle.
It was, yeah. Yeah, it was really good. I was actually, I don't know if I was very hungry, so we got a big popcorn. And I ate the end of it there, but we ate most of it pretty good. Now he's saying it's much better. Okay. Maybe it wasn't plugged in tight.
Maybe it wasn't.
Yeah.
All right, well, it all worked out.
All right, well, thank you, Seth. We appreciate it. Yeah. As I mentioned, though, festivals in general, like it's really cool if you go to a really big one, like Fright Fest and these things. But for me, there's something about a festival. It's all on one screen because you have the community feel. Everyone's there watching all the movies together, and then afterwards they either meet up outside, you talk a little bit, you go to the after party. There's just something about that, and the community feel is a real big part for me at this festival. And Buff is definitely one of those. Buff Renegade, first time being there recently. Also,
that was awesome. That was really very special. Definitely wish.
Oh yeah, these blueberries are almost still frozen.
They're refreshingly cold.
It is very warm in here, and even for me, and I get cold easily. It's actually a little warm here.
This side is spilling at us. That's okay.
Yeah. I'm cheating and having pancakes. They're really good. I said I'm cheating and having pancakes, but they're very good.
I don't even put syrup on them.
I just put a little bit.
So let's see.
Is anyone else here? No, there's actually more viewers, but you're the only person not commenting at the moment.
Oh, I see the viewers. Hello, viewers. So what do you guys think of Neil starting a Patreon to help Patreon so people can help cover the costs of this fine new service?
Yeah, I would appreciate it. And I'm not saying you have to or whatever, but if, I thought, stuff like a shout out on the shows, names in the credits. I'm not big on doing shows that are only behind paywalls because I like the idea of everyone being able, especially interviews.
Yeah.
Because if someone's doing an interview, what's the point of them coming on and playing a movie if only a certain audience can hear it?
Oh, see? Encouragement. Start it now.
Start it. All right. Well, thank you. Severe thunderstorm warning. Start it now. I'm going to do it right this moment. We're going to do it live here on the show.
Oh, yeah, just a sec.
Seth was a good
So,
man.
Seth, do you have any questions about our festival?
Yeah.
Or anything? Because, yeah, there's still, for anybody who is thinking about going, there's still 2 more full days. There's lots of stuff left.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some big movies coming up. Sunday is one I really want to see is Angry Black Girl and the Monster, which I've heard. I love the idea of it. I'm a big fan of Frankenstein. Everyone knows it's a modern Frankenstein movie, and from what I understand, it's really it's about the doctor character.
Interesting.
Stole through their eyes.
You just interviewed the guy.
Yeah, I interviewed the guy who plays the dad of the doctor.
And if anybody wants to see that interview,
Great. Withoutyourhead.com. So you can listen on Spotify, which I get better ad rates on. You can also listen on YouTube, watch on YouTube, and if you just want audio, it's on Apple Podcasts. I would go to Spotify or YouTube.
was there a potential suitor there for you? Well, we get a lot of chance to talk with a lot of people, honestly. So looking around,
What kind of guy
I
is?
don't know.
What kind of dude does he look?
Studley. He likes the Studley athletes. The clean cut Studley athletes.
Oh, I'll just say me, but I'm not.
Oh, he was complaining about those subtitles again. I think it's funny that they're crazy. Kind of reminds me of a show you want to do. That's the Pink Hill effect. I'll just leave it there. We were hearing about.
But I am also going to have the director of this video on soon too, which
So, all right. Let's see.
it'll be next month. We could do it this month.
So what else did we see? We saw a bunch of shorts. So we saw a bunch of shorts, and then we saw the documentary, Mr.
Morgan.
Mr. Organ.
I'm going to rewatch that.
Mr. Organ. It's crazy.
And this man, I don't think I'll ever rewatch. We talked about that earlier. I would watch something else by the director or even the actor, because I do think they showed a lot of potential visually well. I think I think I like the themes. Just we talked about earlier.
Yeah. And then the last shorts block.
Trigger warning. Big
Which
fan of
wasn't as
earwig.
intense as I thought it would be.
No, me
Not to
neither.
say it was bad, it just wasn't batshit crazy.
I was a big fan of earwig.
Earwig was excellent.
I remember at a previous one I was at, there was one which I had a fun experience watching it. So it had legit hardcore sex in it. And what was funny was no one in the crowd expected this. So it's like things progressed, like you could feel just this uneasy feeling and awkwardness. And then some people started to leave. And that experience actually I enjoyed the experience of people like leaving. I mean, yeah. I like that. But it was actually well made short. It was about this like I was gonna say a wood nymph, but they were like a monster version of a wood nymph. So it's a woman who's like who tackles this dude and has to way with the guy. Like I mean, it was just I didn't expect that in the theater at all. It was like a 15-minute like short.
Yeah,
but I mean, there was different sections. Yeah, it was pretty. Oh.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It just reminded me. I don't remember the short, but the dudes watching the car.
Yeah.
That was a weird short.
Top wash.
Top wash.
Top wash.
I think it was Top.
Top wash.
Top. Well, yeah, it was short. It was very weird. These two like pants, young women, 30-ish-year-old women come out of their place and they think they're gonna get in the limo. This amazing women are taking them to this fancy event. So the limo's kind of like scrubby, and the guy gets out, the limo driver, it's like his shirt's funky, and everything is just not. Yeah.
You said it looks like flat and silly footy.
It tastes better.
It does taste good. Yeah.
When you're a child and going through, or an adult, yes, and you're going through all the different Play-Dohs, plays, yeah, so these two women, I don't think this is a movie being spoiled.
No.
So they get in the car and they're bitching and moaning, and the car's all covered in like just dirt. Like, we need to get this car washed because we're gonna be so everybody's gonna look at us.
Like they didn't think they'd even be allowed in the restaurant they were going to because their car was such a bomb.
Yeah. So they're being super rude, and they're gonna go past this car wash, and they're like, it's right there, it's right there. So the guy ends up pulling into this like small like residential parking lot, like a 5-car parking lot. And, like slides in it. Oh, so the car like slides in it, and these two scantily clad dudes come out with those big like white wigs from the
like on the dance
or whatever. Yeah, and like a little crop. And then like a white bikini, female bikini top, and the bottom. One guy had underwear on, and one didn't.
Yeah, well, so we could pull it off. He pulled it off. The one guy pulled the dude's shorts off. He I feel weird, but he knelt behind him and pulled his shorts off.
Well, they were very slinky.
Yeah. Maybe these are potential series. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I like it.
I like this.
I like it. So yeah, these two guys are at the car wash, and I thought this is so funny because this really is like you would see women do this because they're like all washing the car.
It does put it like,
and then, like they're literally
what a dumb like
it's just what women do and stuff. So they, at one point they lay like on the windshield of the car and they're like rubbing. It's really like it's very, I thought it was very funny.
I like it too.
Good job.
Yeah. I didn't expect it. It wasn't something unexpected.
Feminine stripper dudes.
Yeah, it wasn't something expected at a festival like this, but it was funny. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't get to book the last ones. It was an interesting way they did it. I think it's a good way. It's for the shorts, so there'd be like a block of, I don't know, maybe 10 shorts. And you scan the code, go to the site, and then you would just rank your top three. They'd show you all the shorts, and you just rank which ones were your top three from like your favorites and on down. But then for the movies themselves, you would rate each one individually and rate it on a 5-star scale.
Right.
Which then they will calculate magical calculations on this, and then figure out which one actually ranks the best.
I like it too.
But as we
Instead
were
of
saying
just
outside,
just putting it in your favorite.
I think I don't think we were recording at the time. We were talking about how the only problem with it is like during the shorts, the first set of shorts, there were some really funny ones. Ones that like they're just different elements where okay, this one's maybe not the most amazing, it's not the most perfectly shot, but it's hilarious. It's really good.
Yeah.
So have a category of like the funniest would be very good.
I agree.
That's hard to manage, but
Yeah.
it is a lot.
They were so different. It's hard to compare them.
Yeah.
Unless you just had it, you're most entertaining, I guess. Kind of how we rate the movies on Dinner and Movie.
Yeah.
I do think it would. Yeah, it would definitely help if some of them were. I don't know how many awards.
It's like because I think those films. Well, I guess it depends on how people are going to choose to read them because you move that freaking elbow. This is fine. I guess everybody rates things differently. So some people are going to rate the funniest ones highest, but I just feel like the funny ones are disadvantaged and should still be in the running for earning awards for the whole reason that they're made. They're not. With people ranking those, they know you're not the most. Well, maybe some of them are beautiful looking. Generally, the funnier ones are not.
Yeah, they have different. We try to showcase different things for other different talents. The one with Seth Chatfield, that was so fun. With the three monsters. Hose me down, man. Whoa. We'll have to find this short for Seth. For the world.
Those looking guys. Yeah. They had a good time and they got in the car. Good time was had by all. Don't stop. Keep going. It's such a part of the entertainment. Please continue to make crazy comments. It's actually probably helpful. Yeah. So what else do we have? Let's see. News, because I have. You've been terrible. There was one that had mixed emotions about Spanish because the woman who was pregnant with that.
Right, yeah.
I thought that started so strong.
I agree.
So it's very serious, and it's a woman, and she's telling memories of childhood about how her and her family would be locusts all over the place, and she was very scared of them, and there'd be so many, they'd be driving home at night, the lights would be cast out, and she could see all the locusts. And then if the window was down a little bit, she could hear the crunch of the locusts underneath the tires of the car. And she was afraid that the locust would eventually come get her. And the therapist was like, well, why did you think you? And she said, because I'm the one who actually cares. So I could have done something in it. And then, like, in my mind, I'm in the she's pregnant, she's concerned that, that's part of why she's going to be haunted by locusts. And I don't know if the whole thing.
Now he can't hear us.
I think it's nice. What's happening here, sir?
And hello.
What's happening? How about now?
Hello. It's really weird because we didn't do anything, change anything. He was
Maybe I got out of the way. Try speaking directly.
How about this?
That's not.
Hello. No.
Is this a necessary?
No. Oh, that's part.
Yeah. Well, let's see how this goes.
Yeah.
Way up. I don't want to be way up close. This is not a way to do this. This is not. This is not good.
Yeah. Is that better?
Guess what?
I guess it's
Yes.
better.
Yes. Okay. Thanks for being patient with us,
Yeah,
Seth
thank you,
and
Seth.
audience.
Yeah.
We're still figuring it out, and it is really easy, especially the table mixers.
Yeah.
But that's okay. They're entitled to it.
Oh yeah, of course.
So the locust
Yeah, when we did
one-
outside, there wasn't the interference.
Yeah. Yeah, the locust one, I liked it. It looked really good. The ending didn't go the way I expected.
Oh, I do have lab mics if you want to tell lab mic.
Sure. Experience right here. Look at this. See, Seth, thank you for being here. Because who knows what it would have
Some more coffee?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh.
No, don't be sorry for interrupting. You're trying to help.
I would, but they would make us leave. So we can't do that.
Thank you. Thank you. It'll take you a second to untangle it.
See, this is the magic of editing when we do this movie is that when we have things like this happen, you don't have to talk or keep watching us.
Right. Yeah. That's kind of. I just have to edit out. No, it's easy to edit that.
Okay, you can't edit this after the fact. This one.
I could. I'd have to download it.
Isn't ready. Who's this? This is like a real name.
Oh yeah, Taka Waka Waka. How many platforms are you streaming on?
I think it said Tekun. Maybe I didn't. I don't know who you are, but it is. On this one right now, it's to two Facebooks because you have each individual one is its own thing. So even though it's on Facebook, there's two places. It's on Neil and Without Your Head, so that counts as two. And then
On YouTube.
So it's hot over here.
Oh, it's Larry Bird Fest.
Oh, sweet.
Sweet.
Hey, Slarty, what's up? I think I
Hopefully this works. Let us know how this works. I have no idea if it's working at all.
Oh, is it happening? Are we doing it?
Yeah.
All right,
Hopefully
guys.
it's working. I don't know.
How's it? Sounding nice? Sounding no.
Oh, we are.
I can say
Testing.
this.
Yeah.
Like
Maybe
literally
they're
talking.
not working whatsoever.
It seems to be improved. So that's probably full of it. We should have Slurry, like Slurry. You sound weird.
Yeah.
Because I don't have trust.
Improved. Okay.
See, stuff is full of shit.
Yeah, and Tom Takun says it's been good on both.
Is it Takun?
We appreciate everyone trying to help us out.
Yes.
I appreciate you guys coming around too. I know there was no set time or anything, so we appreciate everyone coming. Yeah.
You know we're just this one my very best friend. This is not an Illuminati symbol.
The friggin' guy thinks
Putting it out
everything
there.
is.
So recently we went. And there's a picture of us doing this. Okay. And one of they're friends with me on Facebook, but they definitely know Neil better than I do.
Yeah, but he's actually not even unfriended me like a couple of years ago. Yeah. No.
Why are you unfriended?
I don't know. He zooms into my wrestling show quite often. He shaved his head live on In Your Head. He took a live shower on In Your Head.
What? See, now, Seth, you've gone too far.
Yeah, well, I can't actually look at that.
Send it to me, because my phone is over here now, so I can try to keep up with whatever. Stop! Seth. So now, I love you, Seth.
Now
but you're like, stuff is like popping up on the screen.
But he says he can't see it?
So confused. Just stop. Alright. We're just gonna have to go with it and hope for the best. We did have someone earlier. Ooh, screen wasn't bad. That was so wish me the best. I don't see any weird projectile bomb. What we say?
I don't know. Something very important, I bet.
I'm sure it was not.
Oh, it was about the
Yes, that's what it was.
Oh, right. Yeah. But even before that, we were talking about that one short you were split on, and I agree because I didn't really understand like and it started to get kind of comical way.
Kind of, yeah. I felt like they
the abuse was really creepy. Almost looked like something from The Descent.
Yeah. Yeah, I just thought it would be, it could have been effective just having a lot of little personally. I thought having like just a storm of like this would have been, but and it was still a good short.
Yeah, it was good. The also the one I mentioned, it's super short, but I loved it, was Earworm.
Oh, that was fantastic.
And I guess that's going to be on, or it is on Adult Swim.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's just real short. It's these guys have a cassette that says "Do not listen," and they listen. And the dude's just like losing his mind.
Well, the earworm is like there's an actual earworm.
Oh yeah, not
like
right.
Condom.
Yeah, exactly.
For any of you who've seen Killer Condom, if you haven't, seek it out. It's very weird.
It's a great visual short, super short. And then they somehow gets outside and the little girl finds it. And he just melts away. But that's the total spoiler, but it's super short. There's no way to talk about it without spoiling. And it looks cool. Everything about it's cool.
It's great, very fun. Set plays crazy loud music. Literal evil worm in your ear killed one guy and made a girl's face melt. Exactly. That's my note.
Yeah, face melting's always good.
And there's nothing we can say that spoil it because it's so.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So intensely visual and audio is also very intense. If you like the sound of it, you're gonna like it. It's actually one of the later ones. I don't know how to pronounce it because it was another foreign one, but it was like
yeah.
That was really cool, and I'm sure I'm getting that wrong.
Yeah, it's like this big weird, like not a cocoon, but you're
kind of. Yeah. It was like this. So this couple ended up
that one had a lot of production value.
It was beautiful. Yeah, this young couple, they end up going out to the middle of wherever. I don't know, Norway? I feel bad. I don't remember what it was like.
It was actually
somewhere out there, European place with mountains and such.
It has to be Norway.
That's a lot of places. I don't remember before. Oh. She's very striking. She's like this really tiny, mature woman with super long hair. She's always very flashy. Cool. I like her. She's got personality.
I did thought it was funny when you were coming up. You're like, are you just wearing a t-shirt or you wearing something extra fancy?
Well, yeah, because sometimes
No,
I don't want to be like.
I agree.
Fancy, but if you're fancy and I'm like a scrub,
right, or vice
I don't want to
versa.
make you feel weird.
I agree. That's weird.
So this young couple, they go in the country for whatever reason, and they stay with this older woman who's like, her husband died, and she needs a fence put up, and they're going to care for the farm and stuff. And so the older woman is showing them around all the things that they're going to do while they're there. And so they look at all the stuff, and then they go into this barn, and she's like, here's the freaking flirt. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
And
this
it's this giant, like,
alien cocoon thing that's dripping ooze.
yeah. She's like, check this out. And she pokes it, and
Yeah.
it like starts dripping.
White goop.
She's like, you get used to the smell. And it just, I don't want to spoil that
No,
one.
yeah, because it's actually a long. So some of the shorts are, like a couple minutes or something, but this is like a longer short.
We're gonna have to put titles and stuff in because no one's gonna like. We can tell you this, be like, oh, that sounds really cool, but you're not gonna find.
Right. I can't look at my notes.
Yeah.
I didn't take any notes because of that
I
reason.
will. You would like to regale the audience with some wonderful stories and continue to talk about Buff. I will look at the titles.
Yeah, so Buff had really cool shirts. They had some previous shirts which were really nice. They had the one, I couldn't remember if I have it or not, the one from when they played Hail Satan, which I was at that one. And then I have a thing that says like I survived the Black Mass at Buff. From what I understand, I probably should say, I understand that caused some issues with other things in the area. Yeah. But it was a cool experience. And Hail Satan's a really good documentary.
It was not there.
Maybe that was the year we filmed Umbilical Festival.
I did not go. Sorry, there are no. I don't have tickets. I just want to schedule, man. Someone wants to schedule. All right, keep regaling.
Yeah. So yeah, Buff. So mentioned earlier, Miriam had her short Petunia play, and it's really cool because I've known her for years here from Boston Underground Film Festival, and I believe this is her first short that played here. I believe.
Which is very cool.
Yeah. So I know that had to be a really good experience for her. My feature, my short did make it here, but it was a year it was canceled.
Yeah, that's too bad because that was really funny.
So I really think I'm the curse of Launch Over. Everything they've ever made played here except for Umbilicus. Well, it played on my the feature.
Well, we did talk about that after because the movie you're involved in is 2 movies.
Yeah, it's 2.5 hours.
A lot of time, and you can't just show one. You have to show one. That's a lot of time.
Yeah, oddly they did just show one in South Africa, but yeah, I agree. It's really cool. I think they. I want to say just ends on 2 actually, but I could be wrong.
That's interesting. Interesting.
I was told I was, honestly, I'm not trying to be nice. I was told that I was really over it.
You were really what?
People really love me. That's what they told me. I mean, a friend of mine ran it.
Yeah. Shorts. Come on. Look at the shorts. Show me. Shorts, the trigger one.
When Umbilicus, oh yeah. I don't want to be. Yeah.
I like that.
Exactly.
There was so much.
And it was really the same idea over again.
Delivery is the new Locust one.
It's actually from
We're all getting
Spain.
older, my friends. You've been with us from the beginning. How long ago did we start doing this? 10 years ago?
There's Benjamin Buttons out there. Yeah.
It's been over 10 years since it all started. So delivery is Manuel Ortiz Lopez. I am ANOL Ortiz ORTIZ Lopez.
And some of these people were there, which we missed a Q&A, but that was very cool to see that a lot of the filmmakers were here. When we come in, it was just finishing.
Oh, Oh man. Let's see.
It might have just been an introduction. Anyway, a lot of the filmmakers.
Go to the ones we're talking about. Earworm is by Brian R. Ferguson from the UK. I will also, okay, so there's like the little tag thing. Delivery was locusts. Those suckers are never a good sign.
Hey, Neil and Amber, hello.
Hey, person.
We don't know who you are,
Yeah,
so
you
let
gotta
us
like
know who
tell
you
us,
are.
because right now all we see is Facebook.
Yeah.
You probably see you, but we don't see you.
Yeah.
But hello.
Yeah, we see the YouTube names, but not the Facebook names for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, Earworm, you really have to listen to the song.
AJ Zila.
Oh, hey, AJ.
Yeah.
I just saw you were out with your kid recently. I hope you guys are having great times together. You seem like you're wonderful, man.
Yeah.
Bond. Oh, that was weird.
Oh,
I
yeah,
was very confused by
I didn't really get it.
Yeah, so Bond is this woman has a rocky relationship with her sister. Her sister works like a that has a bar in the city. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it's a common thing in the country.
I don't know. So the sister comes in to the meat place. And then there's a whole thing with like, well, maybe there's some, see, some of these things might have some meaning that we don't understand.
Right.
Because like, there's a woman who's a little masculine. The sister comes in. The person Lou, who actually I thought was gonna be a guy at first, because of the way they introduced Lou, punching and stuff and everything.
Yeah.
But then like the person out front, the bartender, was like, "Ooh, someone's here to see you," and all of a sudden, this hand starts fishing around the sink for a menstrual cup. So there's blood all over the place. I'm like, "Why is this?" And I thought that would mean something, but maybe it did.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was very, very weird.
It was shot well, so I just didn't really get it.
Yeah. So the sister that came in, not Lou. I don't see a peculiar name. I didn't. She's like, my boyfriend's a monster. He's becoming a monster. And the sister's like, I don't want to hear it. You take advantage of me all the time. Go close home. And I guess the boyfriend's actually a monster, and they're like in the meat packing area. And it's very weird because it's so Lou, the sister, realizes that the monster's in the building, and then she ends up dropping all fours to run to get him.
Yeah, I didn't.
I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but she doesn't turn into it. I don't know. It was very strange. I didn't understand it. And then there was like a bite mark on someone, and the girl had a rash when she came in, like some thing. So
I just feel like I was missing something.
Yeah.
I'm lost in translation. Actually, AJ and his son Xander might be going to Boston. Might be going to Boston or something.
Very cool. There's so much stuff. There's so much stuff.
Yeah, like cool food, cool places. Yeah.
Which we talk about often.
Yeah.
Just don't try to go anywhere to eat at 2 in the morning.
Right. Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah. After midnight, really. After 10, it's hard, but after midnight, it's so much about.
Yeah. But I can't remember how old the son is. Sorry, I gotta. Every once in a while, there'll be maybe like a pop-up event happening. Oh, so that one that was from Norway is maybe Tislebue.
Aha. Yes.
Tistleu from Simon Michael Valentine. What is the true nature of nature?
And it is from Norway.
Is that what it says? Good job. Go me.
Xander's 13. I guess so. He's not going to be hanging out with 2 a.m.
Oh,
it's Pop. I thought it was Pop.
Because it's the foppish man. The foppish.
Aha.
You know what I'm saying?
They definitely didn't see
They
me.
were foppish. They had the hair and the powder. Oh, they had powder face. So
Yeah.
they're very cute. The fops have gone to work, fopping up the suds, rope, rinse, and repeat as in follows.
I get it.
And Pretty Pitbull is one that was caught in Atlanta.
Yeah, it was very cool.
That is the dizzying honeymoon phase of love, right up until it's not.
Yeah, that was really well made. You get a chance to see it.
All right. The Ennis Men is communique from Mark Jenkins. And all right, so let's see if it tells us. Like an unearthed lost ore from the Cornish coastline, Mark Jenkins' second film is an holy creation to behold. Frightening and engrossing in equal measure, this love letter to horror cinema will resonate deeply in your soul. In 1973, on an uninhabited island off the Cornish coast, a wildlife volunteer observes a rare flower daily, noting any changes. However slowly she'll become aware of other forces present on her, thrusting her into a journey where the real and the imagined combine to emerge as one frightening truth. Shot on 16mm, the best sound design of any film this year, and it was quite excellent.
Yeah, it looked cool. Definitely looked good on 16mm.
Yes, Ennis Men is the closest you can get to an immersive experience within cinema, a psychedelic, mind-altering supernatural story that will leave you changed. That was written by
Evram. My boy, Evram. Evram's a cool guy. I like Evram.
Well, that's what Evram has to say.
I don't know about your opinion, but Evram, I like it.
Yeah, I'll just run through these because we didn't get a chance to get into the depth.
Evram runs this really cool thing at Fright Fest. I forgot. I cannot remember the name of it, but it's a very peculiar thing that's in like the smaller theater, and it's late at night, and like, so what he does, he's up there and he invites all the filmmakers to come up. And beforehand, he had asked them all to send in like just strange videos. So people had like anything. It's up to them. So people, and he didn't tell which one he picked. So everyone sent in like 3 or 4,
but not like films, just weird.
Yeah, they could be. It was like some were commercials, some were videos, music videos, movie trailers, clips of movies, and then he brings them up. Your choice of shot of booze, like vodka, bourbon, whatever, and then he showed the thing, and it was a really fun night. And it's very nice because he also included me because I was there with Michael Sabina, and he's like, "Neil, get up here too." You don't give me that. So it's
very good.
Yeah, I forget the name of it. I look it up on my Facebook. Then I joined the group because he has a group that's dedicated to it. It's just all very weird, bizarre videos. Yeah, I liked it a lot. It would be definitely. It kind of felt like something like when we would share videos, like but in a theater. People, so it's very cool. And I also respect all the filmmakers that went to that because it was a more like underground kind of vibe. So only the coolest of the weirdos, or maybe the weirdest of the weirdos.
Oh, the weirdest.
Yeah. No,
unless you're Mr. Organ, then you're weird. Mr. Organ, from director David Farrier. Director David Farrier took us to the edge of sanity with his previous documentary Tickle, which found something sinister behind the curtain of a tickling competition and its organizer. However, with Mr. Organ, he takes us over the edge. He once again faces a human being who seems to contain a darkness within them that engulfs anyone that enters their orbit. What starts as a story surrounding Ashford Antiques, a small shop in New Zealand that became notorious for clamping cars and issuing outrageous fines, turns into a portrayal of Michael Organ, a strange and sinister man whose facade hides so many twists that you'll not know what to think by the end. To reveal any more would be a disservice to Farrier's ingenious film. Just know that you're not likely to see a more outrageous and disturbing documentary this year, also written by
well, he must be right up all the way.
Yeah. Now you were questioning whether or not this was a legitimate thing. Well,
he also says there's a horror convention coming near us in August, Sci-Fi Horror Festival.
Where's that?
Yeah, I believe it. I think that's AJ. I'm not sure. Let us know what it is.
Yeah, I'm curious now. Mr.
Wonder what Tickled was. Also a documentary.
Is Mr. Morgan real? Film was a result of a 3-year investigation. Ferrier first reported on the story of Dash Finances in September 2016 in an article for the spin-off. As a result of Ferrier's original story, the New Zealand government introduced legislation outlawing excessive clamping fees. Clamping is, we didn't see earlier, it's if a car is wherever it's not supposed to be, they can put, we here call it a boot. It's like a big metal thing that goes around with your tires, so you cannot physically move the vehicle. The New Zealand government introduced legislation outlawing excessive clamping fees. The film was announced by Ferrier in his blog in June 2020, originally with the title Clamped. Ferrier described the documentary's production as a difficult ordeal, stating that it sucked. It fucked me. I had my time again with this. I guarantee you I would not do it. Because that is the power of sociopath on a human being. It's really, I got into that quite deeply. I won't get into it again. If you want to see how deeply I go into it, you can follow the trail of breadcrumbs back to Facebook land or wherever. I don't know if you're going to upload all that to YouTube or whatever.
They're already on YouTube.
The one earlier wasn't. The one that I did.
Oh, okay.
I don't think. Well, whatever. Anyway, so
I think the one we did that was on YouTube.
Oh, I didn't.
It's possible.
So yeah, what do you think now? You know that it's an actual real
Yeah,
thing?
maybe I'll rewatch it.
It's hard to watch it, but y'all can hear about that then. Just going into read through all the thing of the things. But Mr. Organ, yeah. Do you want to give a quick rundown?
I mean, it wasn't for me, but
well, I mean, just like a rundown.
Oh, you just went over it pretty in depth.
Well, I guess if they're saying to ruin it, so. Yeah. All right, let's see. Done chores. The Old God. I love it.
Get your mojo back.
That was the
one
like
yeah,
an
yeah.
infomercial,
That one was
and it was really, really funny. It was like straight out of the gate. You got this. It's so perfect because it looks like a medicine, some kind of prescription crap. But it's got this couple and a beautiful home and blah 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 blah. And but I had a problem, and they solved their problem by getting in touch with the old God. And it was so funny. Samuel Carlson. Yeah. Might as well. Get your mojo back with a quick and easy sacrifice to the old God. It was great. Yeah. Petunia and Miriam, a couple touring their first home encounters an uncanny presence lurking on the property. That woman who was the real estate person was a real creep.
Yeah, definitely. Her stare in the window at the end was great.
Yeah. The couple was very cute.
Yeah.
The two people.
Yeah.
Well, I assume we're a couple.
I was glad I saw
But I was
her
kind of
because
interested in the friends. But
it was it had played actually at the Brattle earlier at a different
oh, really?
festival. It was all female director festival. I
Oh,
forget the name. I'm sorry. And then it played. It played in Texas actually the same time that we were gonna be at originally we were gonna go and see South Texas Underground Film Festival. I think she was in Austin or Dallas because she was gonna actually come and meet us in but we didn't have to go. But it's played on a lot of festivals around the country, so it's very cool.
Dead Language, loved it.
Yeah,
Loved it.
that's the one with Seth.
What?
Seth. Chatfield.
Oh, I'm thinking of
I understand.
Dead Language came from Eric Stockwell Alfred.
Yeah, this is one of my favorites. Actually, I really like this whole block. I like Petunia.
Yeah. So dead language. A group of amateur cultists try to summon a demon, which is a pretty short description.
And the end,
so funny.
The end demon. There's multiple demons. Looks awesome.
Amazing. Like the first two demons are kind of like
a
little silly.
Right.
It's not the best makeup in the world. They're clearly
but they're not meant to
I'm not
be.
insulting.
Yeah.
It's just is what it is.
But
It
the
doesn't
last
matter
one's
because it's so
pretty
funny. It's about the content. The acting is great. Very funny. And the last one is.
Yeah, I love.
They even use it as the cover for the Dunnage for
They did,
thing. It's beautiful. It's awesome.
It's great. The whole the big joke and it's great. Everything really works. Topical.
I actually thought that was the for a second.
Oh, really?
In Christmas wrapping, young man searched for a nutcracker in his grandmother's house and was terribly wrong. That was weird. That was intense. It was very loud.
I think I'm friends with them.
No, it was good, but it was very loud. That's when I got out. I think it was what it was.
I thought the guy played the creepy Santa. Did a great.
He was very good. Yeah, he did sound like creepy. I don't know if that was his intent, but it was very intense. Yeah.
Pray. I remember the name didn't for me didn't quite fit what it was.
Oh, that was the woman with.
Oh, okay. Oh, praying mantis.
Yeah, it's a woman. She's like a black widow, but a praying mantis because praying mantis. They're men.
So the black widow.
Yeah, but they didn't do that. They didn't do the black widow version. Pray for praying mantis.
You don't want to give away a book. I don't know how to say what I was going to say without giving away a book. Well, I'll just say the movie came out last year, Bones and All, which I love, so I went and read the book. The book is much better, actually. So if I did it in reverse, I'm not sure how I would have felt about the movie. But the movie really goes in a completely different direction than the book did. And so I loved it when I saw the movie. But then after reading the book, I'm not sure how I feel about it.
Where did that come from?
Praying mantis, because the book is more for like a praying mantis than the movie.
All right, I'm like, I don't know where it's coming from. You can keep doing it.
The movie's like a love story. The book it's a much different.
Pray by Amber Chilton, an alluring woman preys on the seemingly perfect denizens of a main community. I don't know if I ever heard that out loud, but I heard it twice.
Yeah.
Or once, but at least once. Oh, I loved this one. Last Train. Andrew Connolly, a commuter waiting for the train, gets more than he anticipated when he investigates a suspicious package in the trash. I really like that one.
Yeah.
Is this the one where you got beer spilled on you?
Yes.
So maybe Neil doesn't.
So yeah. I think I missed some of it because I was wiping up. And so woman next to us was very she's intoxicated, and so she
screaming a lot, which is funny.
Which is fun, adds to it. But then she this one she jumped and spilled her beer all over my legs. And didn't say sorry or anything, which was the worst. Well, I mean, it wasn't good anyway, but that really, if someone says sorry, it's like, well, things happen, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I can't imagine doing that
and
not saying anything.
Yeah.
And then it really smelled bad. I don't like. I've never, even when I drank, I never liked the smell of beer, so I didn't really want that on my face.
No. But that one, it really was good. So if you have a chance, you should watch it again.
Yeah, I need to watch
very clever.
No
very clever. And I actually thought, not the part she spilled beer on you for, but I did think that it was very spooky. Very. And it was shot in somewhere local because I recognize the train.
Yeah. It was North Attleboro. It was North something.
But it was cool to see. So,
what's 127 area code? Because I noticed that was in 2 movies.
Yeah, I don't know.
And the one I noticed that the scratch tickets were, I think, Rhode Island scratch tickets. Maybe it's Rhode Island. They weren't Massachusetts scratch tickets. It might even be Maine or New Hampshire, actually. But they weren't Massachusetts scratch tickets.
I'm not as familiar with scratch tickets as I don't win like Neil Jones. He's like, I went for a walk and won $100. I went for a walk and won $500. I went for a walk and won $100. Like, that's cool. I'll just keep going to my job.
Okay, so I still win 100. So I did win 500, 200. But when I first started to walk, and I did not believe in higher power, I told this to several
Even
people.
have you seen the thing in the tree?
This is exactly like that. So to stay motivated at first, like first I'd walk down and I'd get like, but that didn't really necessarily make a lot of sense. I keep going to get it. Right. But anyway, so then I started to walk down to the grocery store, which is only about a mile away, and I'd get to buy a scratch ticket. And not joking, every week I'd win multiple hundreds, $100 at least twice a week. I won 500 several times, 200 something, and I won 1,000.
And the rest of us keep going to our damn jobs.
But the point was, it was for the first 3 months that I was walking that I won this. Like it was really, really crazy. I won 1,000 2 or 3 times where you have to go cash it in now you can do it on your app, but now you had to go cash it in the Bedford and many hundreds like all the time, 200 times. And looking back, I think it was weird because I think that kept me motivated to keep walking. That ended up changing my life.
It is true. So I'm glad you won your money. If for nothing else, because I'm envious of you being so lucky. But you're alive, and that's important. So I'm cool with you winning all that money. But you're alive.
Yeah.
You're not hospitalized or missing limbs or heart attacks.
Good. Everything was good. Great. Everything was off the charts bad. I was not gonna live too long. But anyway,
but here you are. You're doing good.
It actually helps.
Scratch tickets.
People sometimes who get mad at me for posting before, after pictures, stuff like that. Whatever. But of course, looking better is great, but being healthy is the most important thing, and it really helps you mental. It really also helps your mental well-being. For me, yeah.
But you also lost weight. I think you went a little bit extreme first when you were like injuring yourself after you got hurt, but overall, I think you're in a very healthy way. It was walking and diet. And it's not like you just cut back. You actually started eating healthier things. Not just like cutting calories.
No, honestly, it's you have to still eat good things. I mean, you can eat well, and if you starve yourself, you're going to be
and you can still eat crap sometimes, like some pancakes.
One of the things I remember from a very short conversation with a dietitian when I was in the hospital, she's like, so if you eat like cheeseburgers, pizza, all this stuff every day, and you have a salad for lunch on Wednesday, it's not going to really do anything. But if you eat healthy all week, and then you have a cheat. The opposite is also true. So you can eat, good, and then every once in a while have whatever you want. Yeah, it's not going to affect you adversely.
So Neil's alive and still winning money.
Yeah, not nearly.
You go to the casino and you're like, I want $3,000.
That was a few months ago.
I'd like to win $3,000 like once in my life. I've never won $3,000. I think the most I ever won.
I won a computer in 6th grade.
That was because you were intelligent.
Yeah,
that wasn't just random luck.
Well, they picked it, but I had 17 80s. This third.
Yeah, last train was very, very good. I really enjoyed it.
That was my peak year, the 6th grade. Rest Stop.
Oh, okay. Okay. After a long, okay. Rest Stop by Eric. Oh,
It was like
got like a super Polish name.
yeah, that was by the 127 production.
IELAKIEWICZ.
They had a really cool like logo video for their production company.
After a long night of partying, the college student confronts a mysterious entity in the rest stop, which I actually thought the mysterious entity inside in the darkness was very creepy. It was another time that was.
Yes, very much.
It was
I get it, but it was a little weird. I thought people laughing at like the drunk driver.
Yeah, people did laugh at the drunk driver. Haha, that's so true. Because the guy like drives into this gas station restaurant and opens the door to his vehicle and there's like alcohol containers spilling out. I borrowed a truck once from my friend's stepfather, who had also been my friend, to help me actually move to Somerville Street. And there I am with my friend. We're in this truck, and I realized that, so it's just a small truck. So there's 2 front seats, and there's like a little gap behind that you could put like maps and things. Just beer cans, just like heaps of beer cans, which I didn't even notice because I wasn't like, oh, let's look behind the seats, and then it started jingling around. Like, so yes, it does happen. Maybe some of you know. Rest Stop, Reverberance by Alex DiVincenzo.
Doesn't sound familiar to me.
An ordinary day becomes unsound, triggered by strange oral phenomena. I feel like I wrote.
It must be a short one, it's 3 minutes. I don't know. For some reason, I don't remember. Maybe I was good.
I feel like I wrote something down.
It was before Penny.
Oh, all right. This was the one with the woman. She was at her house and she was like putting food in the bird feeder. She heard like a crow and she went to the woods to check it out. And there's like slime on the bird house.
Yeah.
And there ended up being a monster involved. So here's the problem with, like, I thought that was actually pretty good. Not flawless, but I thought it was pretty good. The problem I had with it is that there was Last Train has a thing with a face. Rest Stop has a thing with a face. Reverberance has a thing with a face. It's like all these things with faces in a row, and I think Rest Stop. Yeah. So it was like back to back. And Rest Stop also had a thing with sound. Like there was a lot of things in those 3 movies that were similar. And I thought that really should have been more. Because then by the time I saw Reverberance, I was a little bit like, I felt like it wasn't helpful. Not. I mean, you guys did an amazing job. I'm not trying to like shit on us. Penny, Rachel S. Thomas, 16 minutes of female chef's attempts at romantic connection are thwarted by dark impulses.
I've seen this one twice now. It was the first time I saw it, I was into it, and I didn't quite understand the end. What the whole meaning was. So this time when it came on, I was like, I'm gonna really pay attention. There's so much. I liked it. I'm still not exactly sure what it means.
I'd seen it for the first time tonight, and as I was watching it, I'm like, this is so bizarre. There's this woman. She's a very pretty woman. She's got a very nice house, and she has a date come over, and you can see it's like a series of dates.
Yeah, some of them have to go better than others.
Yeah, but in general, she gets along with the guy, cooks them a meal, everything's going okay. Then she brings out dessert. And I don't think it's spoiler either because you see it like instantaneously. It's this beautiful plate, decorative.
It's almost like a clock.
Pedestal, like this tiny little yeah, it is. It looks like it is a clock. I'd love to have that pause. It almost looks like wood. Yeah, and she turns it in a way. But although if I made food and I did a little presentation, I would also.
I think it was turned so it was 12 o'clock.
So this probably is. I think this probably is a movie that has a lot of actual intentionally meaningful things, which I appreciate because I think, I'm not psychic. I don't necessarily. Maybe that's not the case. Maybe someone's like, "This seems cool," and just like, "Ugh," put it out there. And sometimes maybe some people have very high intentions of making something deep and meaningful, but maybe I miss it. Maybe Skinamarink really is So she brings out this plate to the dude and to all of the dudes, and there's a little pedestal, a little like dome, like a glass dome, and underneath the glass dome is a single shiny petal. And all these guys are like, "What is this?" And they're not mean about it.
Right.
Like, I think all of them like her.
Yeah.
So they try to either be kind of like jokey or like
curious. How would you gonna eat a penny?
Yeah. So she, as soon as anybody says like a little hint of non-acceptance or just going with it, like just rolling with it, she cuts them off. And then there's some backstory going on. She has some memories and backstory from childhood, and
the dad and the mom.
Mom's got some issues, and you see her. It was really good. There's a lot.
Yeah, I like it. I'm not exactly sure what it means.
I think it could have been a feature.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Really, I think you could have developed stories with these guys. I really think.
You never know what some people's. I was asked on the show, like, when they make the shorts, because some people do make the shorts specifically make that into a feature, or just to show what they could do to make a feature. Or, different reasons why people make a short in general. But that one does feel like it could be expanded.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of backstory it's 16 minutes, but there's a lot of backstory in that fairly short amount of time that could definitely.
Well, and even where they leave it off, they leave it off this pivotal moment of like her and a guy, and they're getting some chemistry, and it like cuts it off.
It's the only one that comes back.
Yeah, so there's chemistry happening, and it's like that really could go somehow. So I think it would be amazing if Rachel and her people developed that, because that was 16 minutes, and it didn't feel tedious at all. 16 minutes is a good chunk of an hour.
Yeah, there is sometimes, that can be a long story.
The Watcher. I feel like this was awesome.
Nathan
Nathan Sellers, the last remaining member of small religious cults. This one was so good.
Yeah.
Awaits the resurrection of recently departed disciples. That one was definitely it was so good. Take your thoughts?
I just remember it being really good. It's been a while since we watched it, but I think it actually was.
Would you like a reminder?
Yeah. Because I remember it was either one I did vote for in the top three, or I had it. There was quite a few there. It was like 5 or so that I was like.
That one was about. So you start watching it and you hear recording of a preacher.
Oh yeah. This one was great.
Yeah.
There's Enoch.
Yes, Enoch, and he's telling his followers the things that you hear from when preachers are. Not all preachers are equal, and this guy is. It's a cult, and he's talking about the Watcher is supposed to stay, and so basically, again, not a spoiler because it starts out right away. It's kind of like a cabin. It's very country and it's very pretty and plain, and so there's all these beds, and each one of these beds is a body. One of them has 2 people, and they're covered with a nice crisp white sheet, and there's a woman who's alive, and she's tending to all these bodies. She's like washing their feet, and there's nice floral arrangements on top of people. The whole time you're listening to this preacher talking. And I don't know how much I want to tell. I love it. And I think the thing that comes next is something that I didn't expect.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so pivotal to what happens. So,
it was great. It was. I usually like culty stuff in general, so I like the name Enoch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
stand out for you.
Yeah. I think that's
for a reason.
No, I do think well, you don't see here very often. I believe that's I think that's his name in Boardwalk Empire.
Is it? I didn't see the whole series. It was good.
That's great.
Was that the Michael Shannon character?
Oh no, but he's
He was great. Yeah.
I think it's the main guy.
Skin and Bone by Eli Powers. A drifter experiences haunting visions after taking a job on a secluded farm.
This was great.
Powerhouse.
Yeah, it
was awesome.
This huge production value. Looks like a really well, like a top-notch movie. Look great. Great acting.
And right from the beginning,
yeah,
there's
they
like
had you
some
watching
like
it to know, like we have to see where this goes. It's a good I know people kind of overuse I think the term folk horror, but this is I think a good folk horror.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Because there's animals?
Well, I think she's like.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. But the ending is just perfect.
Yeah, it's great.
There's like a physical I can't even say it. This is another one. It's like
it's
the ending is so beautiful, and I don't want to.
It's basically it is two characters. But when you have two characters, they both have to like really deliver for because the two people are watching. So right away, you're really intrigued by the guy. I think more so. Because he's more interested here, but then as it goes on, like it's like, what's going on with her too. So, and their interaction. It's really
when you kind of wonder where is there because the woman has a farm and all these animals to take care of, and he rolls in and is like, hey, I'll do the things. And she's like, okay, hang out in the barn, use a bed there. Yeah, it's kind of an old classic story of like the traveling guy who's like the handyman kind of guy. Yeah, but they're both younger and normal looking, and their relationship is kind of contentious, and like they both seem like rough. Yeah, like they both seem like they'd be. Yeah, there's definitely there's you can tell there's a history to the guy. Yeah. There's history to everybody, but he just kind of pops up out of nowhere. You're not really sure where he came from, or why he's just roaming around. He's like a well-spoken, groomed person. But then, you see, he's. You would think, he's a good guy. He could probably, do something else. But then you see, there has to be something else more to this guy. And how he ended up just, the Roman dude. And to say, I think it really speaks to how well the film is made, because you could sit here and say, well, he's well spoken and he looks like a pretty presentable guy. Now, that was intentional. Oh yeah. That's not like that was just like the casting wasn't good or you didn't write it. Like that was intentional. Here's a guy who's and it shows. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like sometimes people are just in a role like that. It was meant to be. This wasn't supposed to be some like sketchy, scraggly. They miscast guy. Yeah. Yeah. But that's realistic. It's like if you see someone who maybe who's not, there's something you like, this guy, there's something wrong with them. But if there isn't something outwardly like wrong with there's some reason why they are with it. But no, and it kept you interested in finding out. Yeah, it was very intense. It was another one that probably could be a feature. Yeah, I think so, because there's a lot of stuff that definitely, yes, totally. But that was, because there's even some little backstory stuff that they go in, a lot of backstory stuff that they go into, but not too much, or kind of left up to your imagination and stuff on the hill. And the back, there was a lot of stuff with reality that was, you really question what's actually really happening. And it was great. Where your friend had said about that Innocent one, about how it's like psychedelic, questioning reality. I don't know if this one was psychedelic. Maybe more like fever dream. Right. To me, it's much more powerful. Yeah, it was really great dialogue, great delivery, looked beautiful, sound beautiful. 17 minutes short. Yeah. Yeah.
It's not that long either. I mean, it's longer than a lot of shorts, but it didn't seem long.
No, it was that was
I'd definitely be interested in more from them too. There's one of all.
so that was the lineup. I think.
Yeah, that was really strong. Those shorts were really strong. It was like some fun, lighter hearted ones that were just fun to watch. And then there was like some really great stuff there. So yeah, that was that was probably the highlight for me was this walk.
Well, it was supposed to be. Brace yourselves for Dunwich Horror, a collection of homegrown horror, and leave your delicate sensibilities behind. We assemble the mind-shredding lineup of New England created bursts of terror that will rattle you to the core, lovingly crafted by our intrepid regional creatives from the quaint townships of Vermont to the deep forests of Maine. No space is safe from the disturbing visions creeping across the screen. The latest installment is Procession, Faceless Stalkers. Yeah, 3 film procession, Faceless Stalkers. Insatiable predators and creepy cultists, an eldritch parade fueled by unspeakable sights and sounds. Witness blood rituals, malicious mating, bestial entanglements, and other spine-chilling expressions of short-form terror, flavored with a heaping of buff-approved weirdness. Be warned, once you've been exposed to the dark underbelly of the Northeast, you're forever tainted. By Chris Halleck. That was very well written, Chris.
Yeah, Chris could not make it here this year. Chris is a really nice guy.
Oh, well, that was really.
He used to live in the area. He moved out somewhere years ago. When I first started to go, Chris was in charge of all the press, and he set up all my interviews.
I hope this doesn't get like banned because I like the song. I actually thought about the song earlier, and I was like, I haven't heard the song in about 500 years. No, it's not. It's great.
Yeah, Chris Alex.
Sorry. Who's?
Yeah.
If you're just watching to give us like numbers, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Just keep it up. Make me feel
Say
good.
something.
Or just sit there and
That's true. Depending on how you're watching too. I mean, some people just watching, they're listening, and I mean, I've done that.
Yeah, and also appreciation because it's very late. It's like
that's very true too.
So I'm assuming that probably most of the audience I think we have is Europe,
yeah,
to the East Coast,
right?
And probably I'm going to assume that these 4 people are from that vicinity. So that's very cool. Thank you. It's appreciated. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much.
This is very fun to do.
Yeah.
All the festivals, Bob's great. I like hanging out with Annabelle. We always have a good time. Even if we watch stuff we don't like, which was nothing. Well, there was a couple, but we always have.
See, I don't want YouTube to be like swipe.
Honestly, since we started doing these, I can't think of a bad time.
You can't.
So now, this is how I play.
Stick ups. My phone is like, I'm not finding your song for you. What else? I didn't get to see people. I will say I was a little bit bummed out that we didn't get to actually.
Well, I do think probably a lot of the cool people upstairs in the balcony. There's a lot of the cool kids hang out in the balcony.
Oh.
I'm sure that's where Jim and Phil were. But yeah, the thing is, especially with being there one day, we didn't want to miss the short block. So we didn't want to go to the after party real early, like where most people were.
Yeah.
So it's a little hard to do. We got there, most people were gone. There was still people.
Yeah, but not a lot.
I think karaoke's tomorrow night.
Is it?
I think. Oh, I don't know. That's what it normally is, but I don't know if they're even doing it this year. I should say. I don't know.
Well, karaoke's tough in a disease-filled world.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know when the last time they actually did it. They used to do it downstairs at Tasty Burger. I don't know if it's.
Didn't they do it at Charlie's We met at Charlie's last year.
Oh yeah, that was the final one.
Which was nice. I like that.
See, I think it's probably different every year. So I know 2 years in a row they did the karaoke downstairs. Tasty Burger.
Tasty Burger.
Yeah, where it's like a bar. I didn't realize.
Oh, I didn't know that. I don't think I went downstairs.
Yeah, it's a bar. They can make karaoke. That's I've told the story many times. The first year I did I did Monster Mash, and everyone loved it. I thought it was great.
Yeah, who got you to do that?
Karaoke? Oh yeah.
Totally. You were like, no, don't like me. Everybody's gonna love you because everybody does.
Then I did it again the very next year, the same one. I was like, wow, that really sucked. Everyone's like, oh, that's great. And then I realized the difference was the year before. I was like everyone else there, had much to drink, and the second time I did. But everyone else still enjoyed it.
Because everybody loves you.
Nice.
You always focus on the positive. Not everyone.
Not everyone.
The vast majority.
They didn't accept my movie.
What are you talking about?
Wow.
Because it's 2 fucking movies. I mean, come on now. This isn't a 10-day festival like some places are. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
They specifically said in the email. No, I'm just kidding.
You're like Neil Jones.
They're like, if this guy wasn't.
Shame.
Oh, I'm sure she won't mind. When we were, it was in between movies. Melanie Kinnaman, who's in the Once the Future Smash, who's amazing, and will also be in the upcoming Hague Awards, Without Your Head Year End Awards. She messaged me, and she was like a new friend, a new fan of hers, was Messenger, saying she's a big fan of her film. And she expected to say probably 35, and she told her it's a future Smash.
What you said part of that very fast.
So Melanie Kinnaman,
I got that part.
Me that a new fan of hers messaged her, saying that she's a big fan of her movie.
Yep.
And she assumed she was going to say Friday 13th Part 5, and she said the ones that.
That's amazing.
So it was awesome. Very nice. I was very happy.
Very cool. Yeah. Very, very cool. The movie's doing pretty good.
Yeah, I'm very happy with it.
Your movie duo.
Melody's very cool.
Acceptable.
I brought her a lobster from the pool.
You did that. Did you really? Yeah. Did you travel in the plane with her?
Yeah.
Wow. How did you even do that?
It was a lollipop. And then she went around showing everybody. Some of the people were like, whatever. She's like, yeah, she wasn't going to open. She's going to keep that for everyone.
I actually saw it buried in my freezer.
It was funny because anytime I post seafood stuff, she goes seafood in the East Coast, Massachusetts, Cape Cod, especially lobster rolls. And I joked that I'd bring her a lobster roll. And it's like, I couldn't bring a lobster roll. I did bring a lobster.
Seacoast one has some pretty amazing, delicious seafoods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you guys can see this awkward exchange. This is a magic of life. Finding wallets always helpful. I don't know why more women folk don't use wallets. There's some things I don't understand about women folk, and that is one of those things. I don't understand it. There's so many things that generally men do.
Have you ever heard the term? Because I grew up with my grandmother always called it a billfold.
Oh, the little metal flip.
Oh, she even called the wallet a billfold.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I guess you do fold bills.
So a family member, male family member, I was out with my family. It was a big gathering. It's someone I know super well, and they took out this giant man, Freddie, took out his wallet, which was like, those black chip clips.
Right.
This is a black chip clip on cash and some cards. Like, That is amazing. That is so minimalist. There's no of this. I don't know why I went back to that. Look at this freaking beast. Hold this up. Show.
This is actually smaller than I used to have.
What is in there? Receipts? What else in there?
So this is my bus ticket. Yeah, I got a picture of Rose. The only picture I have in the world. Yeah. I got this for my birthday.
Sophia and Michael's. Oh, that's very cute. Oh,
Charlie card,
mm-hmm.
credit cards, ID.
If you take out the ticket, how do you swallow it?
It is actually. It's just the thick wallet. I've got different cards for casinos.
He wins that, so you might as well carry them.
Got Twin Rivers.
What's that?
Go down. Legion Sun. Win. I think this is.
Thank you so much. Absolutely.
This. Nobody spent it.
What'd you do?
That old $5 bill I kept on it. Oh, that's my COVID card. I guess it's not a big deal, but I kept this old $5 bill that I had because it was the same year of the $5 of the year Skinamarink took place.
Yeah. Which version? The one that they show in the beginning? Because there's more than one date. And you know there's deep meaning to that.
Yes. And I kept it in here, though. I was going to take a picture of it. That's what this is all pointless stuff here. But it was, I was wondering why the Megan thing was so long.
Oh, yeah.
Because it has Skinamarink on it. So I have to edit both ways.
That's exciting. So you guys get to see the review of Megan, which I enjoyed.
I enjoyed it a lot.
And Skinamarink, which I did not enjoy.
Good Lord. It's the worst.
I did not. If it was on sale, I'm going to buy. I don't know why. It's like in my mind to buy.
Buy it?
No, buy a t-shirt,
Oh.
a black t-shirt that's got that stupid phone on it. Which exists, and
I
I want to buy it
like
just to wear it.
You're gonna buy like
full
the Blu-ray or something.
No, it comes up in my Facebook ads constantly now. Because I
Because
looked for it once, this shirt, and it's like, maybe I'll buy a new one.
Oh, that'd be an hour.
It's it's not Disney face.
Man, it's really hot.
Right? Thank you. It is hot.
I'm getting hot.
See?
No, yeah.
So I was gonna get like just the black one.
What if Fisher Price is pissed?
20% off my next order. Where'd that go?
We don't want our toys like.
Well, anyways, you get see that. So you never know. Maybe on a future dinner movie without your head presents event, I might be wearing a sweet little Fisher Price phone. People can ask me about it. Like, it was a fucking stupid movie. That's not why I would wear it, to like entice people to ask me, because chances are most of the people I'm around who would ask me would never watch that movie.
God, I hope not. You can watch better stuff than that. I also, we won't pick Skinamarink. Good Lord.
Why don't you want to?
I've seen people say it's the best thing that's happened to independent film in like 20 years. I'm like, good Lord, people.
Yeah.
If more people make movies like that, I'd say it's the worst thing that's ever happened to movies.
Why do you? So I know that we both know people that have enjoyed this movie that we respect, what is it that what do you think is, like, these aren't stupid people.
Yeah, I hate to
So I'm
say
just
like that they just want to say it's. I hate to say people just want to say it's good because
I think
they
some
look
people
smart, but
actually,
yeah, there has to be people who actually really like.
because that's the thing. I think people say that about like the A24 movies that I really like. Like there are movies I like that people are like, oh, people just say they like it to pretend they're smart. But
Yeah.
no, I actually
Well,
like
I agree.
Hereditary
I like
and
Hereditary.
stuff like that. Like I
really
like Midsummer. Like
Yeah.
I like these movies. So I don't know. So there's
I gotta
something
say, by the
people are
way,
getting out of this movie that
I
we're just
actually really
not.
like I did not like the Green Knight at all when I first saw it, and I watched it again on the plane to LA. Green Knight, which is also a 24 movie.
What is it about?
I guess it's I didn't know the story beforehand, but it's about this knight and this the Green Knight's like this like tree guy,
Like King Arthur.
yeah, and he's like kind of a tree man, and he comes in and he wants to play a game with this guy.
Oh.
It's like you hit me as hard as you can, and then 1 year, the guy gets to do it back. And so he chops the Green Knight's head off, and then the Green Knight takes his head, gets on his horse, and rides away. And then 1 year later, he has to go and find the Green Knight and offer up his head.
That's Poland movie?
Yeah, it's like a three. It's freaking. The first time I saw it,
should it be?
I was like, "This movie."
That was a short story.
This movie seems like it's like 40 years long.
Yeah.
And I was so bored. I was bored out of my mind.
Yeah, you just really did a good job of summarizing it in about 10 seconds. So.
And then, so I watched it again on the plane to LA. So it was a long plane ride. I really liked it. So I don't know.
Interesting. Well, maybe I'll have to watch.
I hated it in the theater. I mean, it was well made I didn't hate it like Skidmore. I just thought it was incredibly boring. But I liked it on the plane.
I think I see those. Just got a shirt that's hoodie that says "Lucky Me." I see those.
Oh.
Now I want to know. Like, I want to know what that is. Is that a thing, or is that like just?
I can't imagine I'd ever like Skidmore. The reason people say like it reminds them of like being scared as a kid, but.
Well, yeah, and I posted about that because I saw that. Okay, cactus plant leaf. What?
What's happening?
This is a very expensive shirt that we just ordered. On sale, 20% off, $716. Was $805.
Who would pay that for a hoodie?
The real.
We'll go back to
Cactus Plant Flea Market. Lucky Me, Seago's graphic print.
I don't understand.
That can't be reality. Oh, this one's $35.99. So what the hell?
They're just open.
All right. Damn. All right.
What the hell?
What was that one?
You just open some idiot goes
Is it worn by like a famous person? Look, see, this is hell.
Well, one's $5. So. Someone just opened the final sucker. There's guys selling blenders, math blender.
Chop up people for maximum nutrition. What's Carl's last name again? Solomon? Carl Solomon, hell of a guy.
Yeah.
He was in Smash. Smash.
He's also in the Greasy Strangler. And he's also in the video Dead. So it's at least 3 movies I know of.
I didn't realize that.
There's at least 3 movies with Michael St.
That's crazy. Huh. At least. We don't know what else it is, because Michael St. Michael's is like a million things. There'll be someone somewhere will post about some TV show or a movie, and he'll be like, I was in that, and I believe him because he's been an extra in about a million things. Like I think he was in Columbo, which I love Columbo, and now I have to scour the Columbo.
I think Carl's very similar.
Yeah, and I don't remember if he said if he was in Kolchak. He's in the Burbs. You could see him at the end of the Burbs.
Yeah, and he's in that family movie. Yeah, he's in the dance scene.
So cool. I want to move to LA and just be an extra in a whole kind of shit.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Like, I legitimately think that's awesome.
I agree. 100%.
I think it's expensive to live. I think if you tap in early and you get your rent frozen, because I have a friend that moved out there about probably like 20 years ago.
Same way like in Manhattan.
Yeah. Maybe I should just move. Maybe you and me can move out there with my friend. My friend Wes.
You make stuff.
You got a stinky dog, though. You got a stinky dog. I can't know. It's a smelly, nasty bulldog. It's in the house. It wouldn't leave me alone. So we were in LA, and him and Sophia and Michael had to like leave to do life and move on to do England, right? Did we go straight to
Ohio?
Ohio. And so I have a
England, Ohio.
Similar. A childhood friend of mine has lived in Hollywood for many years, and I haven't seen him in forever. So we connected, and I went to stay there after Neil had left, and it was very cool to see him. And then I went to sit on the couch. And there are two dogs. He has a roommate, and there's two dogs. One is big, kind of like a Rottweiler, monster dog. He's very cool. And then there's this Beryl. It's a huge bulldog, and it was just trying to get up on the couch, up on the couch, up on the couch. You sneaky bastard. Like dying on me. It's fucking hot. It's like 90 something. There's no AC, no fan. The fan broke in the middle of the night. Oh my god, no. I just talked myself out of it.
That reminds me, I think it was last year in summer, I was walking in Boston. And someone had an English bulldog, and I thought, "God, it's so cute." And he just stopped and just started taking his thing like shit right into the sidewalk.
The man?
Yeah, that was pretty sweet. But
the man just looks at you. You're like, "That's a nice bulldog." The man looks at you, pulls down his pants. He's just eye contact with you the whole time.
Remember when I went out to LA to film the movie Zone 2, and so Michael just kept talking about poop so much, and I really thought like, what is with him? He's like, you got to avoid all this poop, and I'm like, it's got some kind of like, like he's like a poopophobe or something. It's a picophobe. And so then I quickly realized, holy shit, there is poop everywhere in LA.
Oh, there was. That's
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And he's like, and it's not all dogs. I was like,
there was a lot of poop.
That
sometimes
he's like,
you can be places and just like walk and just not. Or you're like if you're texting or talking or whatever, you're not always looking down at the sidewalk. But there was a lot.
And he's like, in these puddles, you're gonna realize this is a desert. So if there's a puddle,
it's fresh.
It ain't from the sky. Like, whoa. Just be careful.
Yeah. It is interesting. I do like it really there.
Think like, what is with this food?
What are you trying to say about your own opinions of food?
I just didn't assume it's everywhere. Yeah.
Oh, you thought he was like OCD about poop or something?
I saw it, like, man, be careful. Walking to go to CVS with the poop area.
Next.
By the way, I think audios live in poop. They live in dung.
I'm not as familiar with that monster, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
would you rather see?
That's a really weird one. Which is kind of cool that it's just it's a really it's a more obscure thing. Yeah, lives in dung.
This is cool, Troy.
Yeah, he did
a fine job on this.
Amazon prints
nice. Very nice.
Yes, I colored them.
Yep, it's very sweet. Very sweet.
Yeah, I thought they did a good job on the coloring on all the monsters. We saw Troy Minkowski as well.
Who did we see?
Troy Minkowski. Troy Minkowski. We saw him right before we went into the Done with Chores. He was talking about the Warren Man concert.
Oh yeah, he was cool. I forget his friend's name. She was very nice.
Yeah, I'd not met her before. So I met Troy for the first time. He invited me to do. It was on local access TV. So we went. It was that's the first time I went to Assembly. And so it was me. It was three people, and he was the host. And we watched. What was it? Little Shop of Horrors, but the original.
Oh, nice.
The original.
I still like that one. I think it's very fun.
So we watched it, and then we did a Q&A. Or we talked about the movie. The experts, these movie experts, me and a few other people.
I was trying to get us on cable.
Yeah, I think we should try this again, actually. But anyway, so we try to pretend there's a lot of people in the crowd, and there's literally one person there.
What time was it?
It was like
a totally reasonable hour for people to be there.
Yeah. And so I kept joking, like, all these people, they never actually showed up. It was literally one person.
Yeah, it could have been anybody. Well, now they all know.
And anyway, he's a good guy. He was gonna do something else with them at some point, but I think it was COVID happening. He was making a short or something.
I wonder how long things would have been. I'm looking at sheep. But I know the song, you know it too.
Barely breathing. Another day.
There you go. It's a great song.
I like people make fun of the 90s. I like almost all the 90s.
I do not like most 90s music, but I do like this music. I know you're very into the 90s. Yeah, I saw a really interesting article recently that most people stop
listening to music,
listen to new music,
right?
Past like their 20s or something like that. Like they just
probably very
shut down.
I would say.
I thought that was fascinating because
my brother's not that way. He listens to a lot of stuff.
Good. That says a lot for him. I'm impressed.
He was listening to Kings of Leon a few years ago. He listened to that god awful Happy song.
I love that song. Love it. But I listened to it the first time in special circumstances with I already mentioned him on the show. So my nephew was like a little boy. And it was a whole family thing. It was beautiful, and he was very happy. And
Weekend. My mom listens to all this stuff too.
I don't think any of that's new.
It's new to me. If it happened after like
1999.
Yeah, probably before that, like 96,
Oh my
95.
God.
Yeah.
So after you graduated high school,
Yeah.
that was the end.
After the Stone Temple Pilots.
Dear
And then
Lord.
those newfangled Velvet Revolver band after well, it had the.
Oh my goodness.
No, I've actually listened to some. Actually, the Weekend both did a Super Bowl halftime, and I was like, oh, this ain't good for you.
Do you listen to Spotify? You're not on the thing. You know what's so cool about Spotify?
I put it to like to just play like my. I do a game sometimes actually when I'm on the bus.
Yeah.
So I put it to. It's called like what's it called? The not theme song, but it's like your own, not your playlist. It'd be like
Station?
No, they call it something particular. It's like the
daily thing.
No, it's like what would be like the music of a movie? The soundtrack of it's like your soundtrack of your life.
Really?
Well, it's just called your soundtrack. And so I a couple times I did this on Facebook. I was like, I'm gonna put on the no, it's Amazon. I think it's an Amazon Music soundtrack, and I'm like, the first 5 songs are gonna be the soundtrack of a biopic about me. And so whatever comes up, but I just think it's kind of funny.
Well, you should, if you're on Spotify, make yourself public so I can find you.
Okay, I am.
I on what you're listening to. Because it is really fun. And actually, that's the kind of, like, I love listening to not new music necessarily, like it's came out the last year, but music that's new to me. So I used to listen to Pandora, and I found out about a band. I think it was Killing Joke, which I loved. And then you can listen to the station, right? So you pick a band you like,
Yeah.
the station, and then you like listen to the songs. And it's like, oh, these are cool. Who's this band? I'll listen to this station. And I'll listen to this, and it just like branching and branching. So I found a lot of stuff that's older, like way older. Like I started listening to Frank Zappa had a really cool band. I wish I could remember the name of it. It's just crazy. Do you ever listen to Frank Zappa? I think you might actually.
I know who he is.
I think you like it. It's very weird. It's very silly. So yeah. So I was just fascinated by this article that said people just stop listening to music. I don't understand it. It's such a wonderful, diverse.
Actually, that's not completely true because I listen to a lot of stuff that I play on the show, and then I listen to
music is like something that I want to try new things all the time. I love trying new restaurants, new foods, and new flavors.
I do that. Movies, TV shows.
What's that?
I movies, TV shows, food. That's all with food.
Yeah. And that's how I feel like food, like I do kind of stick with the core, honestly. I have like some old stuff in my life, like silly old fantasy movies and stuff like that. And
I
some
honestly watch
things I like,
but well, that's not true. I actually don't really watch a lot of comedies.
Yeah.
Definitely don't watch rom-coms. I actually don't like a lot of big action movies.
No, I don't either.
But I don't just watch horror.
I watch a lot of, I don't have a lot of time. I really don't. Like my days are really long and the weekends I'm not home. And the weekends unless I'm with you, I'm not watching or really ever. So I'll watch other stuff, but it's always with other people.
Oh, I know it's a lot of
That's really
audiobooks.
Yeah.
Most of those are, well, I guess I listen to some new ones, but a lot of them, because I never read so many of the King ones, so I've listened to so many of the old King books, and then a lot of classic horror novels that I never read.
I just found a PDF because I prefer to read. It's hard for me to do audiobooks because my attention span is too short. If you read, you can just be like, oh, I just passed all the things. And
You can't do it when I'm
back
walking.
up.
I'll get run over.
No, I'm just saying for myself. So I found a PDF of Salem's Lot, which I don't know if it's legal, but I just found it because someone had posted somewhere
It's one of my
about
favorite
Salem's
King
Lot.
books.
Yeah, I love miniseries, but never read. I read a lot of Stephen King when I was a kid, right? A lot, and then I just don't read that much anymore. But they have a new Salem's Lot that's, I don't know if it's totally done being made, but it's happening.
Yeah.
Will happen. So before that comes out,
Because
so I can give it a fair
Marlowe in
judgment.
the miniseries is much different than he is in the book.
I'm sure it's very different. So I'm gonna read it. I just started it. Hopefully I'll chip at it because I love miniseries. They call it a miniseries. I just feel like it's a movie. It's 2 parts.
Yeah.
A miniseries is like a series is more than
Right,
2.
you would think it's like 5 parts.
Yeah. I would never call 2 things a series.
Yeah, because even it's just 2 series. Yeah, it's 2 episodes.
That's it. Yeah. If you were going to recommend some music that's new in your world, what would you?
I have to really think about this. Actually. Well, a lot of stuff we play on the show, like Yeah, I'd have to think that. I don't know.
Today I was listening to Not Ghost with an H on my way. I was listening to Ghost, G-O-S-T. It's an old album. It's like evil techno. It's very loud. It's very fast. It's very high energy. Behemoth albums, so awesome. I'll play it in the bar. It's like, and I found out about them a million years ago. I was out and about, I think in Austin at Great Scott, which was a really cool, very small little bar club. They'd have amazing concerts, and they'd be like people back to back. It'd be like 4 or 5 in a row. And this ghost performer just was at one of these things. It was just a guy. It was just a DJ in black, and he had a skull, almost like it was just like a skull. And that was the thing, and I'm sold, some dude dressed in black, and he's like mixing his stuff, and it was awesome, and the crowd loved it. It's great. I got the album. But now, I don't know how many years ago it's been, but now there's a singer.
Right before it was a couple years before the pandemic, I started inside visits. I don't do anymore, but I should do once in a while. Where it was interviews with people that didn't fit in your head. So it was non-wrestling, non-horror stuff. And right before the pandemic, I started, I don't know how it came about, but someone music related contacted me, and they represented one of the concerts and stuff in Boston. And so I started doing a lot of those interviews, that they wanted me to come out and do interviews in person, but it was right when the pandemic started. So, but I don't know, I should actually get back in contact with them.
Yeah.
One that was really cool, and it was actually I couldn't go to because I was going to something else, but they wanted me to come out to Zombies. The old band.
Like the zombies. Oh, the Zombies.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so I had one of the founding members on the show, which is a really awesome interview, actually. And then they wanted me. Yeah. They only really did one album.
That's very cool.
Yeah. You sent me a shirt. That's hilarious.
Yeah. I always forget. I think we always look here at us. So if you see us, we're like, it's like we need to like put like a piece of tape.
Oh yeah, I can actually see it now. Yeah. But what I was bringing up was it was some other, they weren't all like really big bands.
Yeah.
And but a lot of them played at places I'm going to be talking about, like the Middle East.
When we walked by that big crowd today outside of Sinclair. That's a nice little too. There's probably some people there.
Yeah.
The Middle East. Very good.
Yeah, somebody from what's that flock of seagulls? It was some
Hey man, that's pretty rad. That's very cool. Middle East is gonna die.
Yeah.
So sad. But Man Ray is open. That's very exciting. Very exciting. The old man has resurrected, risen from the grave. Formative part of my development as a person is being at the Man Ray nightclub. Now it's back. Serving all the weirdos of the community. Stay weird. It's important. It's too many people having to hide themselves under a blanket of normal. I have to hide much of my life. I have to hide under a cover of normality. It's sad. So this is kind of like reminding myself. I got this right before the convention, not the convention, the film festival, because I needed some clothes. because I'm gaining weight. So then I got this, and I'm like happy I got it because I see it. It's a reminder to myself, like, don't let those fucking normies out there beat you down. You gotta like stay true to you and do the things.
You get some cool dinner the movie ideas for shirts. Nice to have some cool merchandise out there. It's not like that they really make a lot of money, but I think it's cool for people to wear it, and then I wear it.
You'll get free shirts too. Talking about lucky. Getting free shirts, like Neil Jones modeled a sweet shirt.
I really thought, honestly, I must have even replied because I thought it was like a bunch of bullshit. Dan, we're on Instagram and like, oh, would you like if we sent you like these shirts? And I was like, yeah, okay. And so then I forgot about it. It did take a while, and I got them in the mail like weeks later. I was like, what the hell is this? It's this big package, and it was 5 like really cool shirts. One's Barlow, and then it was all this like stuff I had to do, like tag them. And...
Oh no!
No, it's fine. No, it was fine. It was just like instructions on how to actually post it. There was other things too, because Michael used to make fun of me. He's like, oh, I know this, because they would. That was actually really cool. But I got like free water when I used to post my walking every day. Because people would get mad on Facebook and unfriend me and stuff.
Those people are stupid.
And then so I'd post a picture of Mike with this big fun because it'd be like me, like I'm walking like it's a canal and I've got this big bottle of blah 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 pH.
Why don't you say what it is?
I forget the name of it. But it was like pH balance, like water with alcohol. This is really, and I don't know how to say it without it just not coming off like, you know.
Looks like you've been
and it was like this giant bottle, like this.
Then you carry it around?
Yeah, I did it for the photo. And I was like, you know, helps up and it keeps you refreshed.
Wow. Meals, sell out.
I think they call it influence.
You have to put it in the bottom because they did support you. Why did they stop? Did they stop?
Water? No. I should do I think it's I don't post their walking photos. Honestly, people get mad. But the shirts are cool.
I mean, it's one thing for me to tease you, but if people are gonna get mad at you,
they're like legit mad. No, not about getting stuff, just about walking. They get really mad. No, seriously, like I'm not. They get mad about that I was losing weight. Like there was a lot of like a lot, but there were several people that used to talk to me all the time to get like mad about it.
Why? Did they give you?
They said like I was like rubbing in people's face that I lost weight or something, but I wasn't. I was just posting, like, I used to post a daily walk picture. Actually, another thing to keep me motivated to do it every day, because I was like, well, if I post a picture every day, then I know I'm not gonna miss a day, because then I know what to do. So I'd always just to post a picture, a daily walk. And then
I know I've seen so many people support you. If you were to do
it, what honestly there was quite a
percentage.
It wasn't the majority, but it was a lot of people.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying like they didn't exist, but what percentage?
I still walk without posting stuff.
I'm just saying.
Even some people that I still know would get mad about the.
Name them, shame them. Shame them.
Greg Lamberson, who runs Buffalo Phil doesn't know
why.
He get mad about the before and after photo.
What the hell is he saying?
I don't know.
Well, he's an asshole. Not there. There. Asshole. It's one thing for people who you're friendly with to tease. It's another thing to ask.
Because also there's a thing on, because I like the time off, and there's a thing right on there. It's like, this says 3 years ago, and then you can either share it or you can do then and now, and you click the then and now, and it would cut it in with the picture of today. So it was just kind of a fun little thing I would do.
Well, but no, I'm not saying it to like.
And the daily pics, I would either just take a selfie or I'd take a picture of something I saw, and then usually Because they used to, I don't, the Reebok app would keep track of how many miles you're walk, and it would also show where you walk.
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
And it wouldn't always just be me. It would sometimes it'd be, something I saw in the walk. Whatever, it's just a picture.
Realistically, if you were to look at percentages of 100% of the people surveyed, people that have been super lovely and supportive versus haters, what would you say?
It's definitely hot, way higher.
Give it a rough percent.
95%.
That's a beautiful percentage.
Yeah. Or maybe higher, but I'm just saying that they were very vocal. It's weird.
What are some lovely things people have said?
Oh, I mean, most people are very nice, publicly and privately. A lot of people, been on the show and stuff. I remember that.
You did very well. Very impressive.
That was very nice.
Very impressive. Even if it took money, even though God had to pay you. They really wanted you to stay around, I guess. I will pay you to stop being dumb.
I remember back in the day there was the Neil pig.
Yes, I see those pictures.
Someone would say the world would be a less fun place without it.
Yeah.
I remember.
I see those pictures in my folder in my computer at home.
Somebody really went out of their way to come down and visit me as often as they could.
And made the Neil page. Because you were so bummed out. And I'm like, Neil needs to see how
I remember this, and it was a big trip for you to make to come down, and you were working a lot at the time. I remember.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. It's not a good time. But here you are, alive and healthy.
Here we are having
right
fun.
now.
It's 4:30.
Stop it. Wow. Burning midnight oil.
I'm not going to hit this 2-hour video. Just leave it as is.
2-hour video? Yeah. What happens? Do they say stop?
No, I'm just saying I'm not going to go and edit this whole thing. I'm just going to leave it as is.
Oh, yeah. Can you chop it up like you were?
Yeah, I
the
can
other
do
ones?
that. Yeah. Do some highlights. But I do want to. I'm going to try to get some during the movies that have not been edited up.
Very nice.
I actually found an old. We'll worry about that another time. But I found an old hard drive. Well, I was looking for a hard drive to take like a small
in an old shoebox.
No, it was actually by my mom's computer.
Oh.
And so I knew it was there, but I actually didn't think there was anything on it really. And so I took it along to get the footage from Jason's camera, which I ended up not even doing. But then I looked on it, and it has footage of us from LA.
Wow.
And somewhere
Wait,
else.
way back?
Yeah, it's got all the stuff from LA. I was like, a lot of it's not ever been posted or edited.
Wow. So that's not
just wandering around the streets.
That was that was old times. That was when you went to the Human Centipede premiere. So I'm just gonna go back and
I know the Mad Max movie is up. We reviewed Mad Max. That was up. But I don't know what else is on there. It's like videos of that's right. It's videos of
drinking heavily.
Yeah, it's videos of us at that diner. So I don't know.
It's probably embarrassing. I don't even know if I want to.
You probably posted like a little clips or something probably fun. And I forget what else is there. There's stuff from another time too. I forget what. I don't know.
That was quite the time. That was very. I have to. All right. Very big fan of Human. I haven't seen it in years now. What's the last time you saw it? I haven't seen it in years.
Probably last time when we saw the three of them in Syracuse.
Wow.
I don't think so.
I don't think I need to see it again. Is it redact or retract my feelings that I thought Human Centipede was good? It was like the heat of the moment. We're at the premiere. We're with all the people. Met some lovely people. Danny Mendez, what a freaking hero he is. He's gonna help us out doing some crafties. We'll see what happens. We won't get too deep into that yet because I gotta learn some tech stuff. But Danny Mendez is way cool. We'd already met Lawrence Harvey before. Met Dieter Laser in person. Met Tom Six, who's wicked nice. Super nice. There's a whole bunch of people. There was
Asian fellow.
Aki.
Aki hero.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's so funny. This movie is that shit crazy beyond. It's just, man, I actually would watch it again because it was so weird. I would watch it again. I might be.
Yeah, I haven't watched it in probably 10 years. Whenever it was when it came
now
out.
I remember there's like Raisinets.
Yeah. Well, they weren't Raisinets because they
were not actually.
Yeah, we won't say because they were a mixed company here, but it was Raisinets at the eating contest in Syracuse. Syracuse had some weird.
Yeah.
One guy in particular. Yeah.
Well, recently, I think we were doing some live thing, and we were talking. It might have actually been on the review of Atlanta with Seth and Jason, and it came up about the guy that pretended to be in Baron Harkonnen on Facebook.
Right,
How
right, yeah.
Seth and I started becoming buddies, and that was that Vlad Greenpoint. I don't care if I'm calling you out by name. It's fucking weird. Who's the other guy? Call him out.
I don't even remember his name, but he was the guy that was crawling around.
Yeah, he like brought us into.
See, so people don't know. So
Weird.
he brought us to where he worked, but it was at night, so it's all closed.
Yeah.
And so he was going to work in his office, and he's like, "You guys can go do whatever."
Weird. But he was like insinuating. I don't know what he thought we were going to be doing.
Yeah, like so we were like, there was for some reason there was like a bouncy, not a bouncy house, but like
it's like a kid's
castle you can like crawl around.
Yeah, there's like
and it's like a tower
and all kinds of, which was very fun to be in because it was no one else was there.
Right. So we were up there, and then we heard like something. He was like literally crawling around. Watching it, yeah, it was really creepy. That was super creepy.
He said some creepy things to me.
Yeah.
He was just, and then he was like looking at my license plate on my phone. Like I intentionally parked away.
Yeah.
I intentionally parked away from the building because I didn't want him to see my license plate. I don't want him to know what I drive. And he like watches over, and it's like I don't even know. Like I'm too nice, and I act like.
And he said about he would bring women up to live here.
That's right.
Like,
Oh God. Oh. But there's some hilarious pictures from that ball pit.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah. Oh, I was wearing the shirt that the fanatic, he wears the fanatic, I believe.
Oh yeah. That very colorful one.
Yeah. And the fanatic, he says it's a one-of-a-kind shirt. Now I'm like, then I think he based this character off me. He's this horror obsessed guy who wears this shirt and walks around with a backpack.
If you find it, you should. No, not at the moment. I mean, you should pop up some pictures of us. Yeah, that guy was.
I think I can do it on here, but I'm not sure.
Oh God, that's gonna be. Let me see if I can find something. Let's see. A decade of. We will surely somewhere in here. Oh man, there are so many good pictures of it. My God, there's like hundreds of them now. I know which one I'm trying to find.
I don't even know if they're in that folder.
Which one?
Oh no, it's a different cow.
How could it not be? This freaking, there's another creep. Guy from Christine. See, you can't tell the guy in the middle. What's his name? He's in Christine. Yeah, I guess he thought he'd, like, to make a long story short, I've told the story before. I don't think he thought he was going to hook up with me. And he said something about going in his room, and Neil and I both went because we were naive and thought that he just wanted to hang out. And then he came to the door in his fucking bathrobe, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to bed." I'm like, all right. So then it didn't even occur to me until just now. Maybe he thought that we were both. Maybe he didn't think we thought we were gonna hang out. Maybe he thought you were inviting yourself to like an event. In all ways, it's not. Man, well, I know I've got it somewhere, but
we'll find it.
Yeah, you should put it up because the picture's very good.
My phone's getting kind of low.
Is it?
Down to 37%.
I feel so compelled.
Well, I could find it. But we should probably go pretty soon.
Probably.
You know what you should do? Search Syracuse. Oh, there you go.
Let me see if I can rotate. Come on, man, rotate. Well, let's see if we can. Oh no! Oh, almost. Oh, well, at some point maybe you'll be able to see it. There we go.
Very attractive. Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
I love this picture. I love it so much. Oh, it made me happy. Good times, good times.
Yeah, a lot of fun times.
Yeah, and years of fun times to be.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. So you guys are gonna have to tolerate us until we die. And maybe we'll Ouija board each other back into existence.
Right, and there's all these hours of footage I can do AI.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
I have more footage of us, and there are other things they've done AI. Right, thousands of hours. Yeah, exactly. All right,
maybe we could be in your own movie someday.
It's been very fun.
Yeah, it's been great. It's been a really
maybe when we leave here, we'll try out some potato chips.
Weird. What are you gonna do? Be like, you can't eat those chips. So I don't know if you guys were watching earlier, but Neil brought out this bag of potatoes. Now, if you didn't see the last time we tried potato chips last week,
it's its own video now. So you should definitely check it out.
it's horrific. I don't know what that is.
Lemonade.
All right, what does this one smell like? Smell like body part?
No, it smells like.
Is it? Oh, it does smell. It smells kind of. I don't want to get my hopes up. It smells barbecue.
Yeah, it definitely does. I'm not exactly sure.
That's too big. Well, I saw the video of the last one again. I'm like, I didn't see it.
It is very similar barbecue chip.
Very. Take the breath away.
That's good.
That's very good. I don't know what that is.
Just slightly different than it's barbecue head, and then it's just some kind of steamed bun or something. Oh, but it's really good. It's way better than the beef one.
If you understand this, I don't know what the hell.
Barbecue, yeah. Barbecue, slightly sweet, a little smoky. It's good. Could be. A lot of that has
that like take your breath away thing. I
Yeah,
found happens with a lot of fish. Yeah. Well,
Oh, I feel
yeah. Way blows the other one out of the water. Like I actually want more. Whereas the other ones I just spit out.
There's one more too. I took a picture of it. Looks like crawfish with like chili sauce all over them in a bottle of beer.
Well, this is, I think, a little sake.
Yeah. I assume that's just for the picture. I don't think that's even part of the flavor.
I don't know. Maybe. There's a different flavor for a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's a little, these are good.
Very good.
Way better.
So
Well, these are thumbs up.
these are, and Buff is a thumbs up.
Oh yeah, Buff's thumbs up. Why did they never made movies? They made so many bad movies off. Yeah, but they never made any.
They didn't make any.
I don't think so. It's not like a chip, fire brick or chip or whatever. No,
Yeah, but Jim Carrey ended up doing stuff like this.
yeah,
Was
well,
Ace Ventura not on the show? That was funny.
he made it
Living Color
big,
was
so.
amazing.
But some of them guys didn't make it like huge. So you think maybe they would have tried one of the movies? David Allen Greer or something.
Who knows? Maybe there's behind the scenes permission slips and stuff like that. And
They're probably all owned by the Wayans.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So it's been a pleasure. It's 3 people. I mean, it's tight. Who are you? If you're still here and you have access to type, let us know who you are. Or you can continue to stalk us. That's fine.
Crawling around.
You're watching.
Yeah.
Crawling around, waiting to see things that are. I'm sorry to disappoint. Oh, someone ran away.
Yeah, I'm getting all out of here.
Scared them off. Like, nope. Yeah, but thanks so much for being here. Whether you're live, whether you're seeing it after we do it live.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for your support. Check out Without Your Head. He does. I'm not always around for interviews. Trying to get more into my world, but he does interviews almost every week with all kinds of people in horror, big people who are indie, all over the place. There's creators, there's actors, there's so many different
Coming up
people.
Friday this week, Dana Nofsky and Rebecca Abigail will both be on to promote their individual.
That will be a day I will not be able to be because someone in my world is having surgery.
I understand that.
So I will not. That sucks, man.
Well,
Make them come next. No, because they're doing Kickstarters.
yeah, I'll see what the dates are. If we could figure out that, we'll do that.
All right, but yeah. So, anyways, check
And
out.
some of those things run like a month or something. If it's only a couple of weeks, we'll do it real quick.
Yeah. Without Your Head, Facebook, website, YouTube. We do dinner and a movie.
Yep, it's all part of it.
Movies and whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We might be doing some other fun stuff on here.
Yeah, and go to your local theaters. Keep your local cinemas and restaurants. I know we're not in a local restaurant right now, but this is
We
best
would be if
can
we
do.
could. Yeah.
So yeah, keep all your local stuff going and stay weird.
I like that. Bye.